Guys, hello, how are you? Okay, I just got done at the gym working out. Okay, did upper body strength. I'm so tired and worn out. But of course, while I was in the gym, okay, in between sets, getting my reps in, I was scrolling on Twitter and I saw that officially the Seattle Storm has hired a coach to take the former head coach being Noelle Quinn's place. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I was pleasantly surprised to see that she is a woman, okay? And I believe she's of Indian descent, okay? I believe both of her parents are actually from India. So she may be the first woman, Indian woman, to be a head coach in the WNBA. So again, guys, that's such great, powerful news, okay? So allow me to read you a little article brought to you by ESPN, the source itself. ESPN just put up an article titled, Storm is to hire Liberty's Sonia Raman, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Raman? I'm going to say Sonia Raman as head coach. New York Liberty assistant Sonia Raman has agreed to a multi-year deal to become the new head coach of the Seattle Storm, sources told ESPN Shams Charania on Friday. So again, she used to be an assistant coach at the New York Liberty, so she has pretty decent coaching experience. Okay, she was one of the assistant coaches to Sandy Brondello, while Sandy Brondello led the New York Liberty to their first championship, right? And she was still unfortunately subsequently fired, but I just covered that story yesterday. This is my third video talking about new hirings going on in the WNBA. Because again, Sandy Brondello has now been hired officially to be the head coach of the Toronto Tempo. Raman makes WNBA history as the first person of Indian descent, I knew it, to be head coach after being the first Indian American woman to be an NBA assistant. So she's been in the NBA, okay, assistant coaching as well as the WNBA. Shout out to her. I'm already so proud. Raman spent 2020 through 24 as an assistant with the Memphis Grizzlies and last season with the Liberty. Andy Latak and Steve Neff of Clutch Sports negotiated the new deal with the Storm. Seattle fired head coach Noelle Quinn on September 21st, 3 days after losing to the eventual champion Las Vegas Aces in the opening round of the WNBA playoffs. The Storm went 97 and 89 during Quinn's 5 seasons as head coach after she replaced Dan Hughes, who retired midway through the 2021 campaign. This was Seattle's first full coaching search since hiring Hughes in October 2017. The Storm went on to win championships in 2018 and 2020, the latter with Gary Kloppenberg serving as head coach because Hughes was not medically cleared to participate in the WNBA's bubble season at IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. I think we're looking for a leader, someone who can manage a group and really establish a new identity, Seattle General Manager Talisa Rhea told ESPN last month. There's a lot of uncertainty and we're entering a new chapter, just kind of league-wide, so excited for someone to really be able to put their mark on the team and build confidence, build team chemistry, and build an identity on the court that will ultimately lead us to trying to compete for years to come. It closes out. Storm All-Stars Skylar Diggins, Nneka Ogwumike, Brittany Sykes, and Gabby Williams are all set to be unrestricted free agents this offseason, like nearly every veteran WNBA player with a new collective bargaining agreement set to increase salaries. However, Seattle has center Dominique Malonga, the number 2 pick of the 2025 draft, under contract after she earned all rookie team honors as the league's youngest player. Raman's hiring leaves her former team, the Liberty, as a lone WNBA team searching for a head coach. So again, guys, I think this is a great move, okay? Shout out to her, okay? Shout out to Sonia Raman, okay? Again, she was an assistant coach in the NBA for the Memphis Grizzlies, and of course, she was an assistant coach to her former New York Liberty, okay? Where she was there to win a championship with them as an assistant coach to the head coach being Sandy Brondello until, unfortunately, she was subsequently fired. Has just now become the latest head coach, okay? The first head coach of the Toronto Tempo. Shout out to Sonia. Again, she's the first Indian woman, okay, to be a head coach in the WNBA. And again, the Seattle Storm has expressed, okay, the powers that be, the GM, and like the entire franchise. They said we want a coach that will give and bring an identity to the Seattle Storm. Because again, no tea, no shade. I don't believe that Noelle Quinn did a good job of that, okay? Again, I'm not saying that she deserved to be fired, but the Seattle Storm is very much lacking in identity, just as well as my Chicago Sky, okay? We already know the Chicago Sky is a hot mess, but again, I'm glad to see that the WNBA has decided to hire not just a woman, but an Indian woman at that, okay? Another woman of color, okay? She's the first Indian woman to be a head coach in the WNBA. She sounds like she has an amazing resume. I'm glad to see what Sonia Raman will do for the Seattle Storm.